What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of us play Breath of Fire 2. Last time around, we saved Susie from Nero and the cockroaches. We came back, and Bo was contracted to do some thieving, but it seems to have backfired on us. So let's see what backfired on Bo anyways. Let's see what Bo has to say. I mean, you were contracted to steal stuff, so, like, I don't get what the big deal is. But, whatever. I mean, he looks like a kind of big and kind of roly-poly fellow, so I don't really understand why he would be such a good thief. It's her. We saw her bump into us when we went up to the northern section of town. I mean, you were there to steal the same stuff that she did anyways. You don't seem that innocent to me. And that is why the trash bin is there. I love that the trash bin has a walking animation. Sure? I mean, you only just met him for like 5 minutes. He doesn't know you that well. I will say that the one thing about the auto dash, or just dashing in general, is that it makes this trash bin a little bit obnoxious. Like, going at this speed is just kind of amusing, but going at super speed, it's just more the sound effect than anything. But anyways. Okay. So, I am going to make my way over to Neros House. So, here we are. That actually wasn't too hard. We do only have Ryu at this point. I guess Bo can't really fight from within the trash bin, and apparently had to stay in there all through the mountains for some reason. Listen to my story. This might be our last chance. That is about the size of it. I guess the ceiling is falling down? Ha ha ha. Pretty much. I'm not sure where you're getting the "she looks like a bat" thing from, but whatever. Yeah, epic music. And probably the best part is that... Oh, I thought the epic music continued onto the world map. That's unfortunate. So, battles take a little bit longer with just Ryu, but he's powerful enough that they're not exactly hard. But, as you can clearly see, the path through the mountain is pretty short with the shortcut. Fancy that. So anyways, we want to head over to the east here. We can actually look at the world map if we press start, but obviously it only uncovers what we've actually seen so far. But anyways, as with most old RPGs, crossing the bridge means you're kind of entering into a new zone that's more dangerous. Oh man. Biruburu. Well, they're pretty vicious. And they have a lot of HP. I guess the Devil Kid did more damage than the Biruburu. So, you may want to actually save before you come over this way, because coming over here with Ryu on his own can actually be pretty tricky at this level. Obviously these guys are doing way more damage. But they give more experience as well. Am I anywhere near leveling up? Not especially. Luckily, Ryu does know Cure 1, and he's got enough MP, or AP rather, for 3 of them at this point. And I do have a few herbs. So we're just gonna kinda... Oh, these guys aren't hard, so that's a good fight. Every fight that is easy means there is a lesser chance of me dying before I get to Corsair. I'm just gonna go for basically a straight shot here rather than trying to explore and stuff. Biruburu on his own is not too hard. If you're playing the Super Nintendo version of the game, this is actually a pretty big bottleneck, because you're probably not gonna be at like level 8. You're probably most likely going to be closer to around like level 5 unless you do some grinding. So crossing that first bridge can be pretty imposing. Now, probably the biggest thing to look out for in this area is there is an enemy, I believe it's called Stamen, who has the ability to put you to sleep. So fighting that with just Ryu can be pretty dangerous, so you gotta be careful about that. But anyways, we've arrived here in Corsair, and as tends to be the way of things, first thing I want to do is visit the armory. There's some stuff here that Ryu can't use, but there's stuff that he can. So the Ranger clothes is apparently somehow an improvement over suede armor, so let's get some of that. And a bronze hat, which is an improvement over the salad bowl, surprisingly enough. I'll sell the salad bowl. I think we might be able to use it, but it's worse than what we can buy here already, so there isn't much point. Is there... I don't think there is. There's a trick that you can do in this church if you... But you need to have, like, no money. So if you talk to the guy at the... This guy... and you say donation, but you don't have any money, he will actually give you 10 gold. So you can do that to get money without trying, but I don't really see the point of it when you could just go outside and kill, like, one monster. But it's interesting nonetheless. Also, there's a fella here named Ray. And judging by the fact that he actually has a name, you can probably infer that he is a handy fellow. Not a handy fellow, but he's kind of important, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So there's a coliseum of some description here. Fighter girl, huh? That's one way of looking at it. Cool. So I believe what we have to do here now is... People gather here at night, huh? I might as well kill some time. Alternatively, you could just... I think you have to be outside to use it, but you can use reuse time warp ability. Is there anything in these drawers? Smoke. I believe you use that to escape from a battle. I'm actually curious. Oh, okay. It reduces the chance of getting into a battle. So that's handy. And the person that I actually care about talking to is this fella here. That's one way to do it, I guess. Tag Woods, named Baba, huh? So anyway, I think we have the information that we need now, so we need to enter the fight to talk to the girl, because apparently, I guess, the assumption is that the girl might be the same girl that ran away from us, but Baba is always I guess he's like the champion or whatever. So we have to talk to him. Before I go too much further though, I think I want to do a little bit of level grinding actually. I know I have said a few times that grinding isn't really a thing in this game, but the fact of the matter is that the next section coming up is actually pretty hard sometimes. And obviously these enemies... Oh god. Eater Man. These are the guys who can put you to sleep. I guess they don't do that much damage anyways, so that's good. But anyways, as I was saying, Ryu is on his own, and this next section of the game can be pretty difficult. I think we could probably handle it just fine. Well, there's the sleep. I think that we could handle it as we currently are, but I just want to be really safe. I'm probably making it sound harder than it really is in truth, but it is the way that it is. So, the experience we're getting here actually isn't all that great, but anyways, I'm going to take some time now to grind up to level 10. Okay, so I have completed the grinding. It took probably like 10 minutes or so. It's actually a fair amount of experience to go from level 9 to level 10, but I think it was worth it. I've got 2 guts now. But just leveling up, just even going up to level 10, I could feel like my HP went a lot farther than when I was level 8. And also, going up to level 10 gives me 16 AP, which lets me cast another Cure 1. But even despite that, 4 heals is probably not going to be enough, so I stocked up on some herbs. I'm currently sitting on 18. And I also grabbed a few antidotes. I don't know offhand if I'm going to need them where I'm going, but there are some enemies on the world map that can poison me, and I'm going to need them eventually one way or another, so I might as well get them now. But anyways, this is the Tag Woods, and apparently I managed to get there without getting in a random battle, so that's lucky. So, battles in here can be pretty grueling. Okay, well, I guess that's maybe not the best example ever, but like, obviously, Ryu's on his own. This is a new set of enemies, and that is the wrong way. And this is a fairly sizable dungeon, too. I think I'll go with the Harpy first. The Bugbear is obviously more dangerous, but the Harpy should be easy to take out. These Bugbears are like half the reason why I decided to take some time before coming in here, because, oh, I guess I can kill them in one shot. I should probably do that in the future then. Their physical attack works the same way that Bow's shot does, in that it's either like a miss or a critical hit, so that's kind of unfortunate. Actually, I don't want to go there quite yet. I can come around this way, and there is a chest. There are a whole bunch of chests in this area. That's an herb. I guess that'll be useful eventually. So we can actually see Baba over there. But, I can't quite get to him yet. This forest is actually very windy. So, yeah. But we're doing pretty good so far. A lot of it's just down to the fact that I wasn't expecting to be killing enemies in a single shot. And that really helps a lot, especially in terms of like the bugbears and stuff. I guess I didn't kill the tree in one go, but obviously the faster you can kill stuff, the less they're gonna wear you down over time. Well, this is a bad combination. Well, the Eater Man puts you to sleep, and the Bugbear, well, I guess he misses, but not always. So I have a chest over here. Gold. Gold is actually a pretty important item. I don't think you can sell it for that much, but it's technically it's bait, so you can use that with fishing. However, no fish will actually go for it. So what you use it for is there are actually, in some of the fishing areas, you'll find treasure chests, and that is what you actually use the bait for. So before I forget, took a bit of damage in that last fight. And I want to come down this way, because down here we have yet another chest. It's kind of weird how there's no like consistency between whether they call it zenny or they call it coins. I kind of wonder if the Z is actually even part of the game font, or if it's just like a bitmap image or something. Like, unless that was the case, I don't understand why you would ever refer to money as coins instead of, or even C, instead of just using the Z that actually stands for your currency. Well, that was an unfortunate time to get in a fight. But anyways, now we have to fight Baba. So this fight can take a while. Of course, now that I've said that, I'll probably like win like instantly or something somehow. I mean, a special followed by a critical hit. Wow. Okay, that's basically exactly what ended up happening. So I guess, like I said, I kind of ended up overestimating these woods a little bit, but definitely rather be safe than sorry. So we don't really get an axe, but what we do get... Okay, well, never mind. Not yet. So anyways, I'm just going to make my way out of here. And just like that, we are back in Corsair. So like I said, that went a lot more smoothly than I would have expected. But that is definitely a good sign. If we can get through this segment of the game that easily, then there shouldn't be any problems in any of the kind of subsequent areas. I don't know why I'm coming here. I just like subconsciously have this need to heal, or not heal, but save like constantly. We should actually have quite a bit of money at this point too. Although, I guess the next shop is pretty expensive. Anyways, if we return to the pub, we can advance to nighttime again. Now we talk to this fellow who... Another guy mentioned that this guy's name is Rand. So yeah. So, the whole fact that you have to talk to Rand to do any of this feels a little contrived, because he's just like... I don't know, it's just weird. But anyways, you can see that our name is actually technically now Baba. I'm assuming they're doing that so that Just has something to do with the way that dialogue is handled, where it like references the player's name or something. But anyways, now that we are Baba, do I have to talk to anyone in here? Director of HR or something like that? Okay. So let's see about this interview. I guess if you're a Coliseum fighter, then it makes sense that your interview would be a test of your mettle. That first hit actually hurt quite a bit. This guy's kind of silly, but I'm glad he exists. I'm not sure what education, hobby, talent is supposed to mean, but whatever. Lots of experience. We're actually pretty close to level 11 now. I might have to just go out of my way to do that. Okay. So, with that, we can go and talk to the manager, but I think I'm going to leave that for the next episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. Catch you later.